I want you to take a moment and look back at the path you've walked so far, all the late nights, all the mistakes, all the times you felt like you were going in circles. And now I want you to know this: you are not lost. You are climbing. Every stumble, every detour, every wrong turn you thought you took, it was part of your ascent. Life isn't about being perfectly on track. It's about moving upward one step at a time, even when the path seems unclear. And today, I want to remind you that the struggle is not a sign of failure. It's proof that you are moving forward. I want you to take a moment and think about your journey, not just the big moments, not just the victories that everyone can see, but the small, quiet steps, the ones that nobody applauds, the ones that feel like they don't matter. That is where your growth is happening. That is where your climb begins. Too often we look at success and we think it happens all at once, as if someone wakes up one day at the top of the mountain. But life doesn't work that way. Every achievement, every breakthrough, every transformation is built on countless small steps taken consistently over time. And that's the magic. The small steps are the ones that carry you forward when the path feels invisible. Think about the ant. It's small. It seems insignificant, but watch it carry a piece of food many times its size. The ant doesn't stop to complain. It doesn't question its strength. It simply moves forward, step by step, toward its goal. And eventually, the ant accomplishes something that seems impossible to the human eye. That is exactly how life works. Each small choice you make, every effort you put in, every day you show up, builds momentum. It stacks up in ways you cannot see, but trust me, it is creating the foundation for something extraordinary. Let me share a story. There was a young woman who dreamed of becoming a published author. She didn't start with a bestseller. She started with a single page every day. Some days she wrote 5 words, some days 500. She faced rejection after rejection from publishers, yet she kept moving forward. Nobody noticed her small steps. They didn't see the hours she spent rewriting, editing, or learning her craft. But those steps mattered. They mattered more than anyone could ever understand. Years later, her book was published and went on to inspire thousands. The truth is, she didn't get there overnight. She climbed one small step at a time, and those small steps added up to something monumental. This principle applies to every area of your life. Your career, your health, your relationships, your dreams, they all grow in increments. You don't suddenly become fit by running 1 mile. You don't suddenly master a skill by reading 1 chapter. You don't suddenly have a deep, meaningful connection with someone after 1 conversation. Growth is cumulative. It is consistent. It is deliberate. Every small action, every small choice, every single effort, even when it feels invisible or insignificant, is moving you forward. The problem is, most people give up because they don't see immediate results. They expect to wake up one morning and find their dreams realized. But here's the truth. The climb is never visible from a distance. You only see the peak after the steps have been taken. And the peak, when you finally reach it, is all the more satisfying because of every small step that led you there. It is a reminder that your effort is never wasted, even when it feels slow, even when progress seems invisible. Even in science, this is true. Think about how nature works. A tree doesn't grow overnight. It starts with a tiny seed buried in the soil, unseen. Every day, it reaches toward the sun. Every day, it pushes a little deeper into the earth. Its roots grow stronger and its trunk becomes sturdier. No one celebrates the seed sprouting, but if it kept giving up, it would never become a tree. Every small movement, every step matters. And the beauty of small steps is that they are available to you right now. You don't need to wait for motivation or permission or inspiration. You can take one small step today. It can be sending that email, writing that paragraph, making that call, doing that workout, reading that chapter, smiling at someone who needs it. Small steps compound. Small steps matter. Small steps create momentum. So if you're feeling discouraged today because your dreams seem distant, remember this: you are climbing. You are moving forward, even if it doesn't feel like it. Every small effort, every tiny action is building the ladder to the life you want. The journey may be slow, the climb may be steep, but with every step you take, you are getting closer. The mountain will not wait forever, but the climb you are on is yours, and each step is proof that you are capable, resilient, and unstoppable. Remember, no step is too small, no effort too insignificant. The climb is happening in the quiet, in the unseen, in the moments that nobody notices. And one day when you look back, you will realize that those very small steps carried you to heights you never thought possible. You are climbing, and every step counts. I want you to take a moment and think about the challenges in your life, not the ones that are easy to overcome, but the ones that made you question yourself, the ones that tested your patience, your strength, your willpower. Now, I want you to know this. Those challenges are not obstacles designed to stop you. They are signposts on your journey, telling you that you are moving forward, that you are climbing higher, that you are growing into the person you are meant to become. Life doesn't give us the easy path because easy paths don't create strength, resilience, or character. The climb is meant to be hard, and it is in the climb that you discover who you truly are. Think about a sculptor. Every block of marble looks rough and unformed at first, but with every strike, with every careful chip, the form begins to emerge. The sculptor doesn't get discouraged by the resistance of the stone. The resistance is part of the process. Without it, the sculpture would never exist. Life is exactly the same. Every challenge, every difficulty, every moment that feels impossible, it is shaping you, carving you, preparing you for something bigger than you can see right now. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man who dreamed of becoming an athlete. He trained every single day, pushing his body to the limit. But time and time again, he faced setbacks, injuries, losses, moments when the world seemed against him. Most people would have quit. Most people would have said it's not worth it, but he didn't. He embraced the struggle. He realized that the pain, the failure, and the doubt were part of the climb. They were part of the process that was building his strength, not diminishing it. Years later, he achieved what he once thought impossible, not because he avoided the challenges, but because he embraced them and kept moving forward. Challenges are not punishments. They are opportunities to grow, to learn, to discover what you are truly capable of. When you face difficulty, you learn patience. When you fail, you learn resilience. When you doubt yourself, you learn belief. Every struggle contains a lesson, and every lesson brings you closer to the person you are destined to be. The climb is never meant to be comfortable, because comfort never produces greatness. Even in nature, this is true. Rivers don't flow in straight lines. They encounter rocks, obstacles, fallen trees, yet they keep moving. They carve valleys, create life, and shape the land around them, all because they don't resist the obstacles. They embrace them, flow with them, and keep moving forward. That's exactly what you are being asked to do. Embrace the challenges, lean into the difficulty, trust that every obstacle is preparing you for a greater version of yourself. And here's something important. Embracing challenges doesn't mean you won't feel fear, frustration, or pain. You will. You are human. But what separates those who succeed from those who give up is the choice to keep climbing anyway, to see the struggle not as a roadblock, but as a ladder. Every challenge you face is a step upward, even when it doesn't feel like it. Every hardship is proof that you are moving, growing, and becoming stronger. So if you are standing at a crossroads today, feeling defeated or overwhelmed, remember this: the challenges are not your enemies, they are your teachers. They are the weight that strengthens your arms, the resistance that builds your legs, the fire that ignites your spirit. Embrace them, learn from them. Trust that every struggle is part of your climb, part of your growth, part of your story. One day, when you look back, you will realize that the very moments you wanted to escape were the moments that made you unstoppable. You are climbing, and the challenges are proof that you are on the right path. I want you to take a deep breath and think about where you are right now in life. Look at your journey, the wins, the setbacks, the moments you feel like you're moving forward and the moments you feel stuck. It's easy to look around and compare yourself to others, to measure your progress against someone else's highlight reel. But here's the truth. Your path is yours alone. Your pace is perfect for you. And the moment you trust it, the moment you own your journey, is the moment you start climbing with confidence. Life doesn't have a single timeline. Success doesn't come at the same speed for everyone. Some people seem to get ahead overnight, but you rarely see the years of unseen effort behind their story. Serena Williams didn't become a legend in a week. She trained for years, endured injuries, faced criticism, and pushed through moments when she wanted to give up. Her pace was hers, and she owned it. Your journey works the same way. You may not be where you want to be yet, but the steps you are taking today, no matter how small, are moving you closer. Every effort, every choice, every day you show up matters. It's easy to feel frustrated when things aren't happening as fast as you want. You look at someone else and wonder why they are so far ahead while you are still climbing your hill. But climbing your hill at your own pace is what builds strength. It teaches patience, resilience, and wisdom. Rushing through the journey might get you somewhere faster, but it won't prepare you for the life you are meant to live. The climb is shaping you into the person who can handle the success, the challenges, and the responsibility of what's waiting at the top. Owning your journey also means accepting that mistakes and detours are part of the climb. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. You don't need to compare chapters with someone else's story. Every misstep, every setback is a lesson that teaches you more about yourself, your strengths, and your values. It's not wasted time. It's part of the process. And when you embrace that, you stop being afraid of moving slowly and you start trusting the pace that is perfectly aligned with your path. Think about the bamboo tree. For years, it doesn't show grow. Above the ground, you water it, you nurture it, and it seems like nothing is happening. Then suddenly it grows 80 feet in just a few weeks. The years of preparation were happening unseen below the surface. Your journey is like that bamboo. Trust the unseen work, trust the steps you are taking, and own the pace that life has set for you. So stop comparing, stop rushing, and start trusting your path is yours. Your climb is yours. And the pace you are moving at right now is exactly what you need to reach the top. Own it. Trust it and keep climbing because your journey is unfolding exactly as it should and you are exactly where you are meant to be. So if you feel tired, confused, or uncertain, I want you to remember this. You are not lost. You are climbing. Every step counts. Every challenge strengthens you and your pace is perfect for your path. The mountain you are on is shaping you for something greater. Keep climbing, keep trusting, keep moving, and one day you will look back and realize the climb was never about the destination. It was about becoming the person who could reach it.